Clemson, check it out now. Hold on. Okay, now, bear with me this whole video, please, because I just recorded. The shit was like 50 minutes long, and I'm like, this is way too boring. I'm trying to give you guys some good information and not make shit too long because I get it. You guys got other shit to do. Now, I do want to thank you guys for even tuning into videos that's a little bit more informative, not less jokey or just like childish, because I'm trying to expand. However, here's the thing, because I know most of y'all say, yo, we can't trust you with 6ix9ine video. 6ix9ine, yo, but fucking mans. And yo, you gonna give your man side. And to be honest, some of y'all are right with that in the sense of when something happens, 6ix9ine calls my phone, he tells me his side. Man, YG don't got my number. YG ain't gonna tell me his side. So I'm like guessing what the fuck his side is. Now, sometimes I try to reach out, niggas don't respond. The only person who always responds is 6ix9ine, because let me tell you this about everything. Learn from Tyga. This is independent artists. Learn this. You have to get your side to the media. You can't just stay quiet, because the popular narrative, whether it's true or not, will be the narrative that everybody believes. So anyway, I got 6ix9ine's side when it came to this whole contract shit, right? Him losing $3 million and he only got $600,000. I'm like, yo, this shit sounds crazy. Now, I was about to go in on a booking agency, but I said, man, this is business. It's not propaganda. It's not beef between hood niggas. There's definitely another side here, or 6ix9ine wouldn't mention it. He would just sue. If somebody robs you $3 million, you sue. So anyway, I did my due diligence. I reached out to the other side. I reached out to MTA Bookings. I said, listen, before I go and slander y'all, what is y'all side to this whole thing? And you know what they said? Yo, Ak, listen, we want to do an interview, but we can't right now because the lawyers this and third. But we're going to tell you everything you need to know that you could give our side. So this video, by the way, is their side to everything that happened. Now, I'm going to make it short and sweet because it could be long. Now, I had 3 points of contention. Number one, why was $3.6 million the money that came in and he only got $600,000? That's one. Number two, why did y'all let people threaten his family? And number three, why, if he thinks he should get a certain amount of money, is he not getting it? Now, I'm going to give you guys straight numbers, okay? Well, actually, before we do that, let's talk about why the 3.6 happened and the threatening of the mom thing, right? Now, according to the booking agency, everything I'm saying now is according to the booking agency. They're saying that 6ix9ine was showing up for shows sometimes, wouldn't show up to show another time. They said he missed a $60,000 show in Finland because he popped out at Lil Baby's concert. They said it's not like he couldn't travel. He just wanted to show up at Lil Baby's show. Now, people could sue for that because you wasted a lot of people's money. You didn't show up, period. And they're saying that he's a little irresponsible in that realm. Now, again, this is their side. He will have his side. I'm giving their side. Now, I said, So they're saying, yo, here's the deal, and we'll get into booking price in a second. They're like, this whole thing about his mom got threatened or whatever. No. 6ix9ine is not allowed in many venues. They're saying there was a date that they booked with a promoter, a Mexican guy. I'm going to tell you who that is in a second. And they booked it in was it Phoenix or Dallas? I can't remember where it was. But they're saying 3 places, 3 big-ass venues that were state sanctioned. The state came in and said 6ix9ine cannot perform here. It will be shut down if you even attempt it to do it, okay? So they canceled that one spot. They moved it. They canceled another spot. They moved it again. And the only place they could get him to perform is at a nightclub. Now, 6ix9ine had canceled a couple of dates before because he was shooting videos in L.A., whatever. He's getting his album ready. And the promoter started getting nervous. Now, the promoter, rather than working through the booking agency, finally got a contact to 6ix9ine directly because all these venues are working through the promoter. Finally get a contact to 6ix9ine, and they say, yo, 6ix9ine, check this out, all right? We got some lucrative shit for you, and to be honest, man, you got to do this date because, yo, we got an investor with $3.6 million that they're willing to give you, and yo, you could really come up. Now, 6ix9ine's like, whoa, $3.6 million? For how much days? The guy says 15. So then 6ix9ine says, wait. So why am I doing shows now for not the rate? Because if you do the math, 15 shows for $3.6 million is $240,000. So 6ix9ine's like, why am I doing shows for less than $100,000 right now? And that's where supposedly the confusion is. According to the booking agency, they said they heard about this deal as well from the same promoter, but they're saying this was not in place. That was not in place for the current 15 dates that 6ix9ine just canceled. They're saying that these dates were spot-by-spot dates that have varied amount of money that's coming in for him. Okay, now we're going to talk about his money in a second. But they're saying that this one guy, This one guy talked about a deal that is not even on the table or even accepted or even money wired or nobody even signed off on it. Okay? Why is that? They're saying that this promoter was very antsy about 6ix9ine making this show, and the promoter finally talked to 6ix9ine. Now, what about the mom thing, right? So basically, 3.6 million never existed, okay? There was talks, but it never existed. Nobody signed it. Nobody got paid. Now, what about you sent people at his mom's crib? Well, according to the booking agency, they're saying, man, after the promoter, before they got to talk to 6ix9ine directly, the promoter came to them saying, we don't feel good about everything going on. We have to move his show a bunch of times. We got all type of cops that we're paying. If he doesn't make this show, y'all got to pay us back because we're paying you to get this guy here and you can't get him here. And if we're spending all this other money to make sure he's safe in this and third and he don't show up, you got to pay us. Now, the booking agency supposedly says to him, it's not on us. We're doing everything we could do. Blame him, not us. Okay, they're trying to maintain their own business relationship. They're like, blame 6ix9ine, it's not us. So they supposedly, and I think this is wrong as well though, they said we didn't send the promoter at his mom. We told the promoter, hey, mail the invoice, and invoice is how people get payment in the music business or just in business general. Mail the invoice of whatever charges you get because he didn't show up. Mail it to that motherfucker directly. Mail it to where he lives. Now, that's as much as they told me. They said we never mentioned nothing about his mom. We just said mail it to where he resides. Mail it to him. Don't send it to us because we ain't paying it. Now,
Jueves, el 15 de noviembre, vamos a estar en Austin, Texas.
En el Agave Night Club.
Aquí vamos a estar puro pedo. Tráelo, güey. Aquí estamos. La raza mexicana, a huevo. Vamos a ir fuerte.
The Cacha 6ix9ine.
Aquí estamos.
Chingazo.
November 23rd, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona at the Celebrity Theater. I can't wait to see you guys. Make sure you pop.
Let's get past that. Now let's get to the money. With $3.6 million for 15 shows, is 6ix9ine getting booked for $240,000 a show? According to them, no. Now, they told me all the numbers. They said the most 6ix9ine ever got booked by them or got booked by through them is $175,000, and that was in Mexico. They said usually when he goes to Europe, he gets around 60,000, 60, 65, maybe even 70, or actually 60 to 80 really. But they're saying after fees and whatever, we're going to talk about fees in a second, it comes to around 60,000 that he clears, okay? And they're saying he gets paid less overseas than here just because that's not the strongest market he's in. He's strongest in the U.S. He just can't perform in the U.S. But they use that to show people in the U.S. this kid is very popular. Watch him sell out a venue with 5,000 people. Now, let's come back to the United States. They said, again, the most he ever got paid over here is $175,000, or actually that was Mexico or Mexico City. I don't know, whatever it was. $175,000. But they say really on average, he gets paid $110,000 per show. And they say if you look at this 15 shows that was not 3.6, they said on average, because the prices are different, they did each date. They had to go contact the venue and contact the promoter and actually get a rate for him. They said on average, the price for his booking was $110,000. Now, I'm going to do the math for y'all because I want to make this video quick. $110,000, right? Spread over 15 dates, right? And I'm doing the math right now as we speak, times 15, equals $1,650,000. Okay? Now, they're saying it was around that. It's like a loose estimate, but it's really close. Okay? It could be 1.6, 1.7, right? So pretty much, let's call it 1.7. $1.7 million came in for 6ix9ine to do 15 shows. So I say, okay, so why is he saying he's getting paid $60,000 a show? They said that's not true at all. They said he's getting paid, what came in is $110 per show. This is how much he gets paid. And this is where we got to do percentages, people, okay? Get your calculators, do math with me. So for each show, 110, right? This is on average, but each show, 110. I got 110 in the calculator. They say there's fees that artists got to pay. And people don't understand that because you just hear the money. Yo, he charges $500,000 a verse. There's people who take percentages off that. That's how it works. So they're saying when $110,000 comes in for 6ix9ine for a show, they say their fee, which is a booking agent fee, which is to them is standard, and to be honest, it is kind of standard, is 10%. So out of that 110,000, 11,000, which is 10%, is going to be minused. Okay? So minus 11,000 out of that. Then also, you have to minus a manager fee. Okay? And the manager fee is going to be 20%. So 110,000, right? Times, let's say the standard management fee is between 15 and 20. A lot of people charge 20. Let's just say it's 20 for this sake, right? 20%. That's 22,000. So 22,000 plus 11,000. 22,000 for the manager, 11,000 for the motherfucking booking agent for every show, right? That adds up. So that's already 33,000, right? 33,000 out of that 110. So 110 minus 33, 6ix9ine gets $77,000 in his account that he gets to keep for the show, right? Now, again, this is what they're saying. Are they right? I don't know, but that's what they're saying. Now, you must be saying, well, Ak, you said he never had no manager. Why the fuck is there a 20% fee there? According to the booking agent, they said we always worked with someone who was operating as a manager. So, of course, they took their fee, and it could be whoever. And again, they said it wasn't that many people, but they worked with multiple people. They said one time it was kind of like a business person. Then it was kind of like almost a lawyer. And one time it was another guy. And then one time it was Shoddy. And then it was another guy. You get me? So they're saying it doesn't matter who that is or if there's official paperwork between 6ix9ine and that person. If someone is acting in a managerial position for you, they're going to take a managerial fee. So whether 6ix9ine says he has a manager, this is what they're saying. Whether he says he has a manager or whether he did say it, the person's still going to take 20%. So if you do the math, right, he's getting $77,000 per show minus the other fees. If you times that by 15, right, because that's for 15 shows, he would have gotten around $1.2 million over the duration of the tour, right? And, of course, the money that came in was 1.7. So he would have gotten 1.2 million out of 1.7. Now, you're probably saying, well, on the Breakfast Club, he said he got like 600,000. According to the booking agency, they said it's between 600 and 700,000 that he did get. Then they had to explain another thing. Well, you have to realize there's front ends and back ends. The front end is what you're going to get as soon as the dates are locked in and you sign the contract, and that's usually half of what you're going to get. So you get half up front, and then the other part is called a back end. You usually get it 2 days before the event happens, or you get it when you show up. So they're saying 6ix9ine got half of the money you would have got, because half of motherfucking 1.2 million is 600,000. So he got 600,000 in his account, and all he had to do was show up to the dates and do the work, right? And he would have got the other 600,000 to make the 1.2, right? So they're saying we're not doing scummy business if he gets 1.2 million out of the 1.7 that came in, because there is fees and niggas got fees, and it says there could be more fees. Sometimes there's entertainment lawyers, they take 5%. There's a lot of shit that happens in music, right? A lot of different people that get fed off of your money. They're saying that 6ix9ine believes that the money that's coming in is all for him, that the manager doesn't get paid, that there's not a booking agency fee, and because he's ignorant to that, he thinks that coupled with some promoter telling him there was 3.6 million on the table, right, means he's not getting paid his fair money. So pretty much that's their side. So to recap, 3.6 was never official, according to the booking agency. It was never on the table, but there was talks of it. But the 15 days currently he had did not include, or wasn't for 1.6. No, it wasn't for 3.6. It was actually for 1.7. And the average amount of money he would have got per show is 110,000. But then when you minus the fee for the manager and also the booking agent, that's where you get him getting around 77,000 per show. He got half of that money for 15 shows up front, around 600,000, and if he did the others, he would have got the other half. Okay, they feel offended. I understand what they're saying. Until I say paperwork, until I see paperwork, it's only their side. And for you guys, it gives you some context because we'll easily believe 6ix9ine. Who knows if he misread something or who knows what it is. This is just give you guys context and just to be fair, okay? Because it would be very easy for me to get up here and just slander the fuck out of the booking agency and call them crooked and corrupt and this, that, and third. But, again, that's their side. As I said, you guys let me know. Whoever you believe is whoever you believe, but the information is now out there, okay? Get a comment, you guys like them, subscribe to Which Akademiks. Again, I'm trying to make these more in-depth. This is shit I liked. This is what I liked when I first got into hip-hop and I really loved it. You know, I love the jokes too, but videos like this actually make me think and get prepared for an industry that I wanted to be in. And when I mean industry, I mean the music business. Like, if you want to be a commentator, you have to be very well in the know. If you want to be a label exec, if you want to be an A&R, if you actually even want to be an artist, if you want to be a producer, you better know the business before the business fucking fucks up and finesse you. Right? Get a comment, you guys like them, subscribe to Which Akademiks. Oh.